Vast Difference is back. This podcast is a show where we debate incredibly stupid things back and forth. Whether it's going to be, ghosts versus vampires, werewolves versus goblins, or it could even be a woman crossing the, the old aisle 9 at Walmart. Who knows? We go, very spooky. We go head to head, and the winner is only crowned when we, read the results of the poll that we put up on Instagram every single Sunday. Just saying. Vast Difference is that show, okay?
Go vote.
Now you know what you're watching.
Don't be the only schmuck who's not voting.
Yeah, don't be the schmuck that's not voting. Come on.
Join everybody else.
You got to. Like,
we're getting crazy numbers every
crazy
week on
fucking
those
numbers.
polls.
They're going the
fuck
fuck
up. Part
up.
of it.
Last week we had 500, so you want to be that 501st. Because if we get to 600, then we got to go to another app. So let that be known. Not really. I don't know where that came from. But yeah, Tyus is the mediator. Because most of the time, either he doesn't really know what we're talking about, or he hasn't ingested it himself. So, this week I would assume it's about the same, right?
A little bit.
Tyus is there to help us keep time, to help us stay on track, and to also give, an outsider perspective. Sometimes he brings shit up that we didn't think about.
Yeah, exactly. Or if he's like, hey, you've said that already, move the fuck on. Right. He's there, too, for that. So, now you know. I'm Austin, by the way, and this is Blake. So.
Hey, I'm Blake.
Yeah. We are doing, because it's the spooky season, it is Halloween, all right? So, of course, we're doing the best Halloween movie, 1v1, all right? That's the duel. That's that duel right there, all right? And so I'm taking the prestigious, the remarkable Halloweentown. Disney's Halloweentown, all right? And then you tell them what you're going after.
I'm taking the greatest Halloween movie ever created, the greatest musical ever made, Nightmare Before Christmas.
You're outside your fucking mind.
We'll get into it. Right now we're just laying down the structure,
Disney versus Tim Burton?
Both Disney, technically.
Oh, yeah, true.
But yes, Tim Burton as well.
Yeah.
Knowledge.
Knowledge.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that should be a new thing. That's his catchphrase.
One is a Disney motion picture. One is a Disney original. So they are a little bit different.
Well, and also,
one had theater syndication.
The biggest thing is one is computer animated and the other is a live action.
Right.
But that does not, at least for me, just so anyone out there is going to be in the comments being like, these are two entirely different movies. I don't give a shit. They're Halloween, they're kids' movies, that's what we're debating. Which one's better? Not like, oh, well, this one's technically about Christmas. Oh, that one's technically...
Because it's just Halloween movie versus Halloween movie.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You could have picked a full-on horror movie, or I could have, and we could have put it head-to-head. But you're not a huge horror guy.
Well, and let's just get this out there, because this is a Halloween episode. Most horror movies that are, centered around Halloween aren't about Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
It's the time period. But they're not so I went and got my outfit, and then all of a sudden I got killed by my outfit. That would be
there is one, though, and that's not what this episode's about, but I'm just saying Trick or Treat.
Oh, yeah, Trick or Treat.
If you haven't seen it, that's a true Halloween movie, and also a good, kind of spooky, scary film.
Yeah,
That's great.
That
would have been my second choice, just saying, if it wouldn't have been Nightmare Before Christmas.
But yeah, that's why, if anyone out there is going to be, why is there no horror movies? That's the real shit. You guys are adults. Get this through your head now. This is what, episode 14? Right? Something.
I say 16.
Oh, nah, who gives a fuck? I'm not into most adult things, minus porn. I don't really like horror, drama, action. So when you come here and you're like, why is this always a bunch of cartoons or anime or all that shit against the good shit, as you all adults say? That's why. I don't really fuck with live action all that
Because
much.
Everybody thrives on nostalgia. And everybody's got an opinion because they watched it growing up. Yeah. That's the fun of it. Mm-hmm. I don't care about what's relevant and what just came out. Fuck that. Yeah. You haven't seen it enough to know how great it is. We're talking about shit that we've burned into our brains for many years. Mm-hmm. We know front to back, and we're debating those. And because they're going down as the best, and we're here to actually say, are they?
Yeah, are they the best? Which I want to get this out, too, before we get into the thing. We did have a revamp. We both watched each movie within the last 2 weeks, just to have a refresher. Which, for me, Halloweentown, I watched it now, and I watched it on the plane last year. So I'm well endowed for that one right now.
I probably watch Nightmare Before Christmas, I would say, 3 times a year. give or take.
I mean, you watch it around like Easter.
Yeah,
so.
no, it's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So even if I didn't watch it, I'd be able to run this no problem.
Yeah.
But I needed a refresher just because it's fun. And it's Halloween. And that's really what it comes down to. If it's Halloween, what's the movie you're watching? Do you watch movies for Halloween? Like, has that ever been a thing for you?
I used to watch the Disney Channel movies that they had on there at the time, but I couldn't tell you what they were, to be honest.
Gotcha.
My Little Vampire?
Little Vampire?
Oh, I thought it was my Babysitter's a vampire.
I was so focused on the pizza that I got every Halloween. I wouldn't really worry about it.
True. So he's watching Zapped, and he's like, "Oh, great movie."
I got a whole pizza to myself.
Yeah, you don't give a fuck.
I'm living a life.
Yeah.
Disney had a lot of Halloween movies, and Halloweentown was probably the best one, I would say.
Oh, for sure. That's why it's up there. Like, because there's something about the movie that is just, it hasn't been touched since.
Absolutely.
Like, it's just, it's in its own league, for real, when it comes to even kids' movies. Because, like, most kids' movies are centered around, like, I guess children, where this is about a girl going into preteen. And let's be honest, the symbolism there is, she's becoming a woman.
Right.
So there's 3 different ones. She's a witch, a woman, and, the red flows. She's going
through a whole lot.
Yeah, she's going through a whole lot for the first Halloweentown.
Shout out Marnie.
Yeah,
Turning red.
All back.
Yeah, there we go. Check out his episode, Flash Mystic. Also, the old lady in it, Debbie Reynolds. What a lovable grandma. There's no fucking lovable grandma on Nightmare Before Christmas. And by the way, we're in the battle. We're in the heat of it now.
Yeah. Let's go.
There's no lovable grandma. There's not really any lovable characters in Halloweentown and Christmas.
There's not supposed to be.
Yeah, I think there's
too many lovable characters in that fucking horseshit movie called Halloweentown. That was the cheesiest bullshit I've ever had to sit through. You are outside your fucking
mind. We had a good time watching. I don't want to hear anything else. Okay, we both laughed.
We both laughed. I was riffing on it the entire time I watched it.
You can riff.
And
I don't care.
And I'm gonna riff.
But riffing doesn't mean it's a bad movie. You want to know why I know that?
I
because I riffed through Dango Unchained with Mom. She wasn't laughing, but I was riffing.
Haven't seen it.
It's still a great movie. But like Jamie Foxx, when he's like getting mad and stuff, I told her, I was like, I've seen In Living Color. I can't take this seriously.
No,
right?
I understand, but this is Halloween. So
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Change Django back up for a second. Let's get into Halloweentown. Okay?
Don't get us demonetized.
I don't even know what that means, to be honest, because I've never seen the film.
You still refuse to watch it.
I don't know. Who's Django?
I just think of the band.
There's a band called Django?
No, In Living Color.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're all
over the different places. Just like Nightmare Before Christmas, which has no plot.
Yeah, okay.
It doesn't. When you get to Oogie Boogie, right? When he's doing his, like, Santa Claus, like, when he's doing the song, the movie goes right after that. And I said that then as a kid, and I say it now, and I will say it to everyone out there who fucking comes around me. Because as soon as that song ends,
the whole thing
Tim Burton was like, you know what? I think I'm going to go on a coffee break for the rest of this. And it's obvious.
The entire movie is centered around Jack wanting to also celebrate Christmas. He found out about it, so he's trying to bring it into his town of Halloween.
That's what I'm saying. Okay? He's so sick of Halloween.
Now, at the end, he finds out that he has to save Santa after kidnapping Santa because Oogie Boogie's got him. Mm-hmm. So the movie doesn't drop off. The movie actually kind of takes off at that point, I would say.
Not at all.
Because now Jack is on the chase, and then Sally, she's nowhere to be found. She splits her body apart,
if it would have
crawls through a jail cell, has her arms and legs walking around just to help out Jack. Greatest love story ever told. She would do anything for Jack.
Jack had to leave Halloweentown because the Halloween. Actually, they never say what the town is there. It's just Halloween, right?
Yeah, they never really.
Yeah, true. They never say it in Night Before Christmas. But that place, he's so sick of the gore and the grotesque, the zombies and all that he wants Christmas. Okay? Mm-hmm. So he's already selling himself out. He's already, like, yeah, I've lived this life. I want a new life. I want to be reborn again. And I want to go to the Christmas side. So already starting off, my movie means more to Halloween than yours does.
The entire movie is based around... It's a whole Halloweentown. I mean, I guess that's what you call it.
But he's trying...
I guess maybe it's Halloweentown versus Halloweentown.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. I don't really know. Not the movie. Hopefully, stop recording.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. We're good. That's not a good thing. Because no one in Halloweentown wanted to go from it. Everyone wanted to stay there. Except, spoiler alert to a movie that's fucking 27 years old. But they get fucked over, so then they're forced
Well, the mom turned her whole back on magic, though. She knew she was a witch.
That's because she got dick. I get it. She got dick.
She kept her kids from it for years.
That's what I'm saying.
She wanted no part of it.
Dick will do that to you. It makes sense. She didn't want.
Where was the dick though? We never seen no dick.
The dick died in a car wreck, Blake.
Is that what they said?
Yeah, that's what they say in the movie. Because Dylan, the little powers. What powers?
Oh my god!
Iconic line.
Worst fucking
iconic line, and you can't say otherwise.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, he's got some funny lines.
Tyus, watching a fucking Disney Channel movie of any kind, all right, in any era that you were a child, how many times did you see that commercial? It's Halloweentown, not the movie, right? But they're showing the commercial for the movie, and it's just like, next Friday, Halloweentown premieres or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And then Dylan, the brother, she's like, I want powers, Dylan. And he's like, powers? What powers? That is cemented as one of the fucking biggest commercials as a child, at least for me.
Right.
But I'm also a Disney fuck.
Halloweentown, though, doesn't match up in any way to Nightmare Before Christmas.
In what fucking way?
I love that you're hopeful.
I'm not hopeful. I'm
that
factual.
You live in a dream world and that you have, very high standards. But there is no way, shape, or form. Jack Skellington is everywhere. Nightmare Before Christmas is everywhere.
That doesn't matter. We're talking about the quality of the movie. Not everyone loving it doesn't. Right. If that's the case,
but
then the best Halloween movie is fucking Thor.
There's a reason Halloweentown has kind of gone to the wayside. Nightmare Before Christmas has left a legacy that lasts forever.
A bunch of white bitches get it tattooed.
Halloweentown,
that's why it's
who's
remembered.
Really talking about it? Who's watching it?
Do you not go on the internet?
I don't.
Yeah, well, go on it sometimes. 1995, because Halloweentown is talked about a lot. Way more than I see The Nightmare Before Christmas. The only thing I see of Nightmare Before Christmas is the fucking meme of him saying, "What's this?" And it'll be a dude fucking Jack holding a bong, or something.
I can't speak on meme form, but I can speak on. I've never seen a Halloweentown shirt, a hat, backpack, a keychain, nothing. But Nightmare Before Christmas and Jack Skellington is literally
last
everywhere.
year. The girl who plays Marnie literally posted a video of her putting on the hat for the first time, like a TikTok or whatever, and that fucking went viral. She was on Ellen, she was on Conan, she was on everything. So don't tell me that Halloween.
Yeah, because those kids were like, "Oh my god, I completely forgot about this."
You are a cancerous sore, okay? Because you are outside your fucking mind.
I'm spitting facts right now.
Not at all.
100%.
No one is doing that with Jack Skellington.
Are you insane?
You're telling me Danny Elfman is like, you know what, I think I'm going to go on the late night tonight and do What's This?
Her career's crashing. She had to put that hat on to become relevant again.
Insane.
Danny Elfman has made the score to every movie you've pretty much ever seen. He's the singer of Oingo Boingo. He doesn't need anything else.
Yeah, Oingo Boingo, a band that was very, very relevant in the 80s. That doesn't apply to now.
They're Hall of Famers.
He turned to becoming a fucking producer.
He put all his time and effort into making soundtracks. He's done like every Tim Burton movie pretty much. Like, let's see, I'm not going to go through the list here, but I think he also did the Spider-Man soundtrack. He did a lot of fucking soundtracks back in the day. I don't know what he's up to now. But you can't speak on the man like that. I won't allow it.
But you're swinging that in my favor, because if you're saying that, oh, well, she needed it because of the money or whatever. The fact of the matter is that if she's still so poor or whatever that she can just do a viral video like that and then boom,
she's the girl that played in the fucking movie. She put a goddamn hat on in a TikTok.
So Danny Elfman,
that takes no talent. That takes no money.
Shit about posting a video. Imagine if he posted a live action and then he's like doing the "This is Halloween." People would be like, "Hey, Danny, can you delete your Instagram? Please, we're sick of you."
No, people would love it.
You're
because he's the guy that did it. He's the guy that did it. It's the same thing with what you're saying. If the person that created it or was in it or whatever, if they posted to TikTok, of course it's going to go viral. Because no one expected to see the little girl from Halloweentown to do it 25 years later to put the same hat on.
It's cool.
I'm not saying it's not cool. But that doesn't apply to it being a good movie or better than Nightmare Before Christmas.
I brought that up because you said that no one gives a fuck about it, no one talks about it, no one's got their backpacks for some reason.
She might have had...
that's a point.
Okay. Yeah,
no one's got a fanny pack.
She might have had a month in the sun. That's great. But Nightmare Before Christmas has never fallen off, and it never will. It is the pinnacle of children's Halloween movies. There's no way that you can even look me in my goddamn face and tell me Halloweentown matches up in any way to the legacy.
I can't look anywhere else.
Okay. Try to give me any sort of fact other than, well, I like it more.
Well, I mean, obviously, yeah, we can settle the score if we're coming down to money, but we said when we started the pod that it's not coming down to money for the quality of a movie.
Okay, you're right about that.
Okay.
But, okay, fine. We'll step away from that.
Yeah.
Just movie to movie. Mm-hmm. Scene for scene, shot for shot. It is not a better movie than Nightmare Before Christmas.
And you want to know how I know that? Because the first time I ever finished it was the other night. I have started that movie over 40 times in my life, and I have never been able to finish it because I always fall asleep or I turn it off because I'm so bored out of my fucking mind. And that is not a riff. That is not a joke. That is the stone cold honest truth. When I used to stay at my friend's house back in 06, shout out 06, I would literally fall asleep when he would put that on during Halloween. Because it's boring as a motherfucker.
But you also don't like dark, slow burn type of stuff. I understand, knowing you, of course you're going to like Halloweentown more. Mm-hmm. Sure. Get that.
Because Halloweentown.
But Halloweentown, you're trying to tell me that the acting isn't bad.
I mean, I laughed. So to me, if I laugh, I don't care if the acting's bad.
Okay, sure, fine.
I'm saying, but obviously it's a
bad
Disney
acting
movie.
Makes it a bad movie. When we are dissecting movie for movie, whether one is better than the other, you have to actually talk about that.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
That makes it bad. The acting is bad in the movie. Mm-hmm. Like, maybe not Debbie Reynolds, sure.
I mean, she's
like, she's been around for like 60 years at that point, so of course she's good. Even I don't know her name, April O'Neil, whatever her name is.
I knew you were not going to go this entire fucking podcast without saying that.
She'll always be April to me, damn it, and she's sexy as hell as April. Not in that fucking movie. What a trash ass mother. But
get out of here! Oh my god.
Even her acting went downhill. Like, there's probably a 5-year gap between Ninja Turtles and Halloweentown, 90 to 96, I would say, somewhere in that vicinity.
10.
Okay, even worse.
Yeah.
So that 10-year, she went on decline. She didn't get better at acting. It got worse.
Well, no, she was living off the TMNT money.
You're trying to tell me he's not the most annoying child who's ever been in a movie.
But again, you're asking someone that loves tropes, that loves cartoons and anime. So when I see him and he's the little fucking sniveling, annoying goody two shoes or whatever, right. I'm just like, yeah, you're supposed to be there, and I love it.
But he's also negative
Squidward.
And unsupportive.
I fuck with Squidward even as a child. Yeah, he's the negative. No one wants him around. He's annoying as shit, but he's funny as a motherfucker, and that's how I look at him. It's like, you're the negative Nancy of the movie. Every whimsical movie, every holiday movie has to have you. You, by the way, have the mayor. Because when Jack dies, he's like, Jack is gone! And he goes around the whole fucking town yelling, Jack's gone and shit. Dramatic little prick. All right? That dude.
You're really grasping at straws if you're trying to compare those two.
I'm not at all. You said the little annoying, arrogant little fuck. And I'm like, yeah, that goes for the same as the mayor. Because when he switches his face, he's arrogant. Switches his face again, he's this depressed little fucking onion that's just walking around yelling at everybody.
But he's in 3 scenes, and your kid is through the entire movie being a little negative Nancy in every fucking scene.
Yeah, he's the realist. He's what would it be like if a real human was in the wizard world?
He's a scared little pussy who wants to do anything he can to ruin his sister's good time.
A scared little pussy. So he's calling 11-year-old boys scared little pussies. Okay,
I call him like
he was 11. You got to give him some credit.
Yeah.
She's 13.
That's 11 years of being a pussy.
Oh my god. He had his fucking protractor watch on and his, pin clip. He's not worried, or he's not going around town.
All he does is complain
that's
and
what
whine.
That's
anytime
what I'm saying.
That they're about to face anything.
Yeah.
The sisters are gung-ho. They're ready. When they're hiding in the bushes, he's like, can I just stay here?
Yeah.
He's scared of everything. He's supposed to be the brother.
I know.
Little bitch.
But you're asking me, if the 3 of us went to Halloweentown for the first time and I didn't see the movie, and you guys are like, you know what, I want to go find this town. I'm like, can I stay here? That you know damn well, both of you, that I'd be the one to stay back while you guys go with them. And you'd come back 8 hours later.
So that's what it comes down to. Austin isn't that annoyed by this character because he actually empathizes. Because they're the same fucking guy.
Yeah, I'm the same guy. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Any negative, depressed character you've ever been annoyed at, I don't have a problem with them because that's me.
25 years of being a pussy.
That's what I'm saying. My favorite characters in anything are always the negative, very self-deprecating, aren't we done yet? Not the emo little prick.
When we went through the woods, you were like that.
That's what I'm saying.
But you went, though.
But they did too. Dylan fucking went to Halloweentown. That's what I'm saying. He
You're
bitches.
not really helping me out here.
That's what I'm saying. He's the mediator.
I take your side a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
Dylan Okay? He still went. He didn't give a fuck. He was like, but I gotta protect my family. And that's with me. You guys know that. If we got into a big brawl like the Warriors outside, I would be throwing punches and be like, I hate this. I'm so sick of this. I want to go fucking eat. But, like, I'm throwing them down harder than anyone.
I definitely want to go eat it.
That's what I was saying. Like, you guys want to go get some pasta? Like, I'm going the fuck off while you guys are like, yeah, Austin, not right now. But I have to bitch. I have to complain to get myself through a situation.
But you took action.
Yes, Dylan really took action. At the end of the fucking movie.
The very fucking end.
No, that's not true. At the end of the movie, you find out he has powers, okay?
Yeah.
Which, again, spoiler alert. But 30 minutes before that, when they're all trapped under the villain and all that, and Luke, when Marnie's about to be captured, who saves them, Blake? Who saves them? Dylan fucking saves them, okay? Because he throws the scepter thing into the pumpkin. Without the human shit, he wouldn't have fucking been in there because he had no magic. They weren't able to restrain him.
Okay, fine. You got me there. Still annoying as hell, though. That doesn't take away from him being annoying.
Oh, my God. You're like me on Instagram comments right now.
That's what I'm talking about, is him being annoying. Like, take away the powers, take away him being able to throw a goddamn scepter. I don't give a fuck. It's about what he says and how he says it. He complains through the entire fucking movie.
Mm-hmm.
He's annoying. But we're not going to focus on the same points too long.
I figured this would be a Dylan debate. But yeah, okay, well, here's
First of all, you got no songs.
I got no songs.
Yeah, I was gonna say
you got no songs,
music,
and Nightmare Before Christmas is banger after banger. Every song is good.
If we did not get copyright right now, I would blast the Halloweentown theme song in your fucking face.
Oh, that plays during the credits.
The credits, the opening walk scene, when they go to Halloweentown, because it's whimsical as a motherfucker, and the end of the movie. It's the song that plays through the whole fucking thing.
Okay,
so
well,
to say
neither
that there's
one of
no
us know
songs,
it because it's not famous. So for all we know, you could be making it up.
And you can play it right now. It ain't like we put the audio track on there. It'll be all right.
All right, fuck it. All right, yeah, fuck it. All right.
Pull it up on your phone?
Yeah, actually, you know what?
It'll be louder.
Yeah, I'm just doing this for riffing. I'm totally going to pull up my phone, pull it up on here. And then, so I'm pulling up my YouTube.
It's not going to be loud on here at all because the speakers are on the bottom of the laptop. But
no, I'm joking. My YouTube's almost up.
Oh, okay. Well, let's... let me know before I start pulling shit up.
Okay, see?
So we're searching up Halloweentown right now, and YouTube doesn't even have it.
As soon as I clicked Halloweentown, it said theme song. So shut the fuck up. Immediately.
Yeah, let me see how many billions of hits Nightmare Before Christmas songs have.
Ready? Come on, you can't fuck with that. T-Pain's willing to, write shit like that. They'd be jealous as fuck.
Alright, as the mediator, would you say that sounds better than anything in Nightmare Before Christmas?
Come on, RuneScape?
Yeah, I was gonna say that RuneScape bullshit sounds like it was made on Audacity. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I don't know. I would really have to see that movie to see how that music
Well, I can tell you this is on my Spotify. So won't be shocked by the end of the year, and we will be doing it on the podcast, when I go through my top 10, and that's not in there.
Okay, well,
because it will be
a theme song, and I have the entire Nightmare Before Christmas soundtrack on my phone.
They didn't need to bullshit their way with their little pesky songs. Half of those songs are a bore to get through.
Oh, you are a liar.
When he's like, when he's on the hill, and then Sally's coming up to him, it's like, I don't give a fuck about this love relationship in this movie. That's the worst part of Nightmare Before Christmas. Halloweentown, there's no fucking love story. It's about her becoming a witch because she loves being a witch. That's real dreams.
Well, we're also talking about little kids.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying that's what I'm into. Jesus fuck.
You're into little kids.
Oh, no, I said dreams. I said dreams. Little kids' dreams. Like,
heard it here first.
Son of a bitch. I was saying with Night Before Christmas, okay, the whole fucking movie is them being together and him getting away from Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So at the end of the day, it is kind of like we said about horror movies.
He's not wanting to get away from Halloween. He's wanting to prolong setting up for Halloween because they usually do Halloween, and then the very next day they're setting up for the next Halloween.
Yeah, 365.
So he's saying, hey, how about in these next few months we bring in a new holiday? Let's celebrate something new. Let's see what this is about. So he's trying to actually broaden horizons. It's a movie about not being stuck in a box your whole life. Whatever's set before you, they were born in Halloweentown. Okay? So they're meant to celebrate Halloween. Their whole entire life's about Halloween. And Jack comes in putting a fork in the grinder. He's fucking up the entire system. Okay? Mm-hmm. He's letting everybody know there's more to life than this. If you want to see other things, there's more out there. You just got to open up your eyes and see it. And he sets up all these songs to explain the story as it's going. And they tell you exactly what's happening in these songs, and you see them play out on screen. And even if you're not watching and you're just listening, they're catchy-ass songs it's still...
No.
It's laying out what's happening scene for scene as you're listening to it.
Every single cover
they're great songs.
Of Sally's song or Jack's song, all of those, like the boring fucking songs, I'll give you two. The Oogie Boogie song and the opening, This is Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Those are the only two fucking good songs. Only. Why? Because the rest are a bunch of orchestra bullshit that I'm not trying to watch.
Making Christmas is also good from Rise Against. So
not for me. Because the song sucks. Rise Against, amazing. His voice kills it, but the song is terrible. No, all right? Okay, actually, I will give you What's This, because you can't really do much without that. That's good. But there's, 35 songs in the movie, right? So you got 3-4 out of 35.
I was about to say, for real, 35?
No. We're looking at maybe 10?
10.
And that even might be too big of a number. I'd have to
I wouldn't
really
be surprised, to be honest. There's a lot.
Yeah. 10 to 12.
And how many songs is it where, again, I'll bring her up again, Sally is singing, and then she'll just fall. And then you're like, get on with the Halloween. Get on with the fucking Christmas. I don't give a shit about you, whore. You're the worst part of this movie.
This girl is trapped up by an evil scientist.
But I don't give a fuck about her.
She doesn't know what's going on with Jack, but she knows that something's going on. He's in trouble. She's hearing words about people wanting to take Jack out, and she can't get to him. So the entire movie, she's been falling in love with this man that she can't help. It doesn't know what's happening, but she still finds a way. She finds a way to escape. She finds a way to help Jack, and that's what it's about. It's about her and them being friends forever, and neither one of them ever admitting to each other that they had feelings for each other. And then after going through all of this, then the movie ends where they finally do, and wondered why they waited so long. It's beautiful.
Yeah, Romeo and Juliet. But it's not Halloween. And that's my issue. If you want to make Love Actually with Jack and Sally, go right the fuck ahead. But Halloweentown shouldn't be about two skeletons and a zombie fucking.
Yeah, but true Halloween to me is dark and there is feeling with it. That's what Halloween is. Musically, Halloween. Misfits, Alkaline Trio, all the stuff that Halloween would represent, those types of bands, they're usually the same type of way. So it's no surprise to me that you would have Jack and Sally have a love story like that. Because it's all sad shit. That's what it's about.
Exactly. And I'm not trying to watch a holiday movie and feel absolute dog shit.
But it's a Halloween movie, not a Christmas movie. Christmas is supposed to be all sunshine and rainbows and all that. But this is them taking a little bit of Christmas and bringing it into the world of Halloween. If you were in the world of Halloween, it's probably going to be dark and sad most of the time. You're probably not going to see a whole lot of happiness going on. So the fact that they even found love, because if you look at throughout the entire rest of the movie, there's no other couples, there's no other in-love people. It's everybody just so focused on Halloween, and somehow they make time for each other and find love in this dark, brooding world.
See, that's not
it's a beautiful thing. And if I'm not explaining that poetically, then I don't know.
Well, they're not the only people that fell in love in Halloweentown. Or in the Halloween city. Because there's the little fat woman that gave birth to the little baby. So clearly she boned someone to get the baby.
We don't know that. We don't know how sex works in Halloweentown.
The baby looked just like her.
They could have been created in a cauldron. I'm just saying, the mad scientist, he created Sally. So who's to know that anyone is actually coming through creation? It could be actual, literal creation in a vat.
So in a cauldron, molding up these fucking monsters and putting them out there, which is Halloween, Halloween, Halloween.
Do you not understand? That's the whole point of Sally and the mad scientist. He created her just to trap her.
Yeah.
After promising her a life.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if he created more people. They don't really go into that, explain that. I don't know how that works.
There's no world building in this movie. Where with Halloweentown, they're explaining the world as they go. You're discovering the world just as much as they are. Where on Night Before Christmas, you're not discovering the world. You're seeing the world for what it is.
But Night Before Christmas did one movie and set a 30-year legacy
Let's set that straight.
Halloweentown put out 4 movies that are trash and nobody remembers.
Shut the fuck up. Halloweentown, Halloweentown 2, Calabar's Revenge, and Halloweentown High is one of the most underrated trilogies of all time. The 4th one can just fuck right off. But those OG 3, you're ridiculous if you think otherwise.
Are still not better than Nightmare Before Christmas, though.
Yes, they are.
I'm not saying that you can't think that they're good movies. Sure, fine. But one movie is a quality movie.
Yeah.
And one is like a beloved child movie that you love for the time, for nostalgia, and all of that. But when you put them up side by side, head to head, one is a clear-cut winner as a better quality film.
Yeah, no. Halloweentown. Because I watched it on a plane, and that should set it. I spent 4 hours, and I was like, okay, I got 4 hours. What am I going to watch? I got The World Is My Oyster. Did I click on Nightmare Before Christmas?
Okay, I watched Soul on the plane, bitch. That's better than Halloweentown.
Shut the fuck up.
I watched 6 episodes of The Office.
Soul
better than
not
Halloweentown.
Better than fucking Halloweentown, man. At all.
The plane was better than Halloweentown.
Are you kidding me? We almost had a 9/11 because of that plane.
The delayed flight was better than Halloweentown. Me having to sit there without a drink, with having to walk a fucking mile to find a goddamn bathroom, was better than that trash-ass film.
Oh, man, you are grasping at straws here. I can tell.
I'm picking them up. I'm playing 52-card pickup right now.
2 games. 2 different games into one. Fuck, I forgot what I was going to say about Night for Christmas. Just got hooked on the plane.
Well, I remember for you. It's a much better film, and you realize it's time to back out before we get to the results. He actually wants to throw in the towel now.
I would never throw... You know I've had this opinion even before we started 1722, well before we even moved to Bowling Green, did I fucking ever say that I liked that movie. Ever. And I have, I have tried my hardest. The other night was the first time I finished it. And never again will I sit through that boring-ass fucking pile of shit.
And you've been wrong this entire time.
Oh
I know you've been sticking to this, but that doesn't make it right.
For me, it does. And
for me, it makes it.
So this show should just
wrong.
be called personal bias, because anytime I'm going to argue, I'm only going off what I feel and what I think is.
Well, while he looks up the results, we'll go into what vast difference actually is then. Because we don't go into it enough on the show to talk about it.
It's your idea.
It's the fact that motherfuckers think that we look the same, that we sound the same, they can't tell the difference. If Austin's pissed, they automatically assume I'm also pissed. They package us up all the goddamn time.
Like deli meat.
Okay? So, we're here to set out to prove that as much as we might be alike and that we're together all the fucking time and all that bullshit, that we still have differing opinions, and some of them are vastly different. We're very passionate about certain things, and we don't agree, and that's what it's about. And you get to vote, and you guys decide which one is better, and we have to live with still knowing that we disagree about it.
Yeah. Like, no matter the outcome tonight, even though obviously I'm probably going to lose because one's more popular, I'm still going to be like, yeah, but fuck that, though?
Because these arguments don't stop here.
No,
we're going to be driving to Dad's house one day, or driving even to work, and we're going to pull this back up, and we're going to start arguing for like 15 minutes on the way to work, and then stop and start working like nothing ever happened.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's what this is about.
Yeah. So, this is pretty much like being in the car with us on our way to work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Real quick, episodes out every Wednesday.
I kind of forgot. Nice.
Pulls out every Sunday. Please make sure you're voting. Help this thing grow. Let's have some fun.
Share it with your friends.
Please tell your friends. If you got to share it to them, let them know there's a pull up that you think they might like. Tell them to shoot on over there. Follow us, and then have them vote on that poll. Because the more votes we get, the more fun it is for everybody. So,
big W's. Big W's, please.
Let's find out the results. Tell us only percentages.
You guys will shake hands because it is 50-50.
Oh my God.
Fuck me! God damn it, man.
Twice now. So we got 2 draws we got to go back to.
Yeah.
And I got to admit, I didn't see this coming. I really thought I was walking away a clear victor.
You were in the lead earlier.
Yeah.
By a big percentage, but got back up.
Okay. All right, well,
I'd rather take a draw than a loss.
The only time we shake hands is when we go for it again.
This doesn't go against our record for,
the outer,
the final punishment.
Yeah.
So,
which, by the way, we still haven't just like what's the the final point? Like, is it episode 25? Is it 50? Is it 75?
50 is where we tally it up, and that is where we will announce the winner, and then we will announce what the punishment is, and it has to be done by at least, I would say, 55. You got a little bit of room to work with it.
Yeah.
So whatever it is that we cement and we agree to, that's what's happening.
Or
neither one of us are allowed to say no.
Oh, yeah. Or do it on 52, actually. Yeah, so we're going to do 52 because that'll be the year episode. So we'll do it on episode 52. Okay. So look forward to that.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you for watching.
Thank you for coming with a U.